Hey creative friends, welcome to my channel and welcome to Saturday happenings for the 14th on Sunday the 15th. I missed Saturday happenings yesterday, not because I wanted to, but my day was completely absorbed with our son had a car problem and I was the one that had to go down and get it towed, and it was just my whole day was gone before I knew it. So I didn't get to my video, but I am doing it now. So Saturday happenings I'm excited about because I have a bunch of stuff in my head that I want to get done. You know, I always do. But you know how I like to go over the videos that I had last week and what's coming up next week. So, last week I only had 2 videos because last week was just kind of a lead-in to Saturday. But today seems so much calmer and I've got a whole plan for the week, so that's cool. But anyway, so I did the balsamic onion jam chicken and it's so good. It really, really is good. And a thing I like to do about that, because you know how I cut the chicken, because they're huge. Chicken breasts are huge. I cut them in half. One of the things I also like to do with the leftover is shred it and then put it on a nice bun and put some Swiss cheese over the top of it and kind of put it on the broiler so it all melts and it's delicious. That is yummy. And if you serve it on the side with like some cowboy candy or that carnival candy that we just made, it's phenomenal. So that's a good way to use up that chicken breast if you did something like that. It's just good because the balsamic onions go so well with Swiss cheese and a nice bun. Oh, so good. So that was a yummy meal. And then the other video I did was on the Let Pot 21 pod hydroponic, growing system. Those things are amazing. I'm super excited about it. And I have ordered fresh new seeds, like some lettuce and some herbs, because what I want to do is I have the 2 Let Pot systems and I also have some grow lights and stuff. So I kind of want to set up, like get a shelf and set up on there just like a winter growing, indoor growing thing. So I'm looking for getting that set up, and when I do, I'll do a video on it. But I think that those things are just amazing because you don't have to worry about them. Plus, there's the app, and the app will tell you when to add water. They're just so good. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out, because those Let Pot items are, and you know what, they're super cool too, because they have a Facebook page and there's people that are posting pictures of what they're growing and giving tips, and it's just a really kind of a cool little community. So check it out. They're kind of cool. So now next week I have some ideas. Now later today I have to get meat out of my freezer, and because I've got to post my freezer thing, so you're gonna get 2 videos today, this one and my freezer pull. And I already know what I want because I've already got some canned items from my pantry that I'm going to use for our recipes. And I know I'm going to take out hamburger because there's 2 things I'm going to do with it, and you'll have to watch and I will tell you what I'm going to do with it. And then one of those is going to be my pantry cooking for 2 Tuesday video, and then another one of those, which I know I'm going to make, is going to be on my the end of the week, where I do one of the meats that I took out of the freezer. So it's going to be cool. So and I realized in this 6 month that I tend to, before I was completely focused on it, to pull actually more meat out than I really needed. So I like that because it's kind of helped me not only really manage the meat, but like to see how much I'm really pulling out and if I need to. And that in the long run has helped with leftovers and waste. So it's been good. So I'm going to do that. I got a note. So I'm going to do next week, I'm going to do my freezer challenge today. Then I'm going to do pantry cooking. I already know what I'm going to do. I've got today, I'm going to make a really yummy thing. And I'm going to film it, or video it, so I can show you that. But so good. Anyway, so that's good. And then, you know what? This week, I'm kind of busy, but not like overwhelmingly busy. Starting today, maybe this evening, I'll start working through tomorrow. I'm going to Brian and I are volunteers to teach the AARP Smart Drivers course. So that's a course we schedule, whenever. I want to try to do it like every quarter, but people come and they take the course, and it's really good. I mean, there's a lot of people walk away and they're like, I did not know that. Certain things about lanes and things that we don't have a lot of, like we don't have a lot of those roundabouts or those green bike lanes here. So it's good to know if you go to a place that has them, then you'll know how to deal with them. But I took that class the first time I walked out of there, and I did not know that for all of the years that I've been driving, I did not have my rear view mirrors set up right. I never did. And now I've set them up, my side mirrors, and it makes a huge difference. So it's kind of a cool course. And a lot of people take it because oftentimes insurance companies will give, not all of them, but ask your insurance company, because a lot of times people can get discounts on their insurance for taking it, which is why most of the participants even show up in the first place, is because they have to come and get it. I think they have to do it like every 2 years or something to get their discount, which is cool. But they always walk away going, I did not know that. So I'm going to sit there and take my binders, and today I'm going to go through, there's like PowerPoint and videos, and I think I'm going to go through each unit and make notes, because you guys know me. I can just keep talking. So I'm going to kind of have specific notes, kind of the way I do this, so that I can keep focused. And it just kind of helps you stay on track. So, and also there's a certain amount of time that you have to get. And I thought a good idea is at the beginning of each, like you'll see something and then it says talk about this for 2 minutes and 3 minutes. So I can put on there like the class is always from like 9 to 3. So I can literally put from 9 to 9:15, and that kind of keeps me on track, which is what we have to do when we do our workshops over at the extension office. We have blocks of time. So that's why I think that that's good. Speaking of that, I got a meeting on Wednesday, and then next Saturday is the dehydration workshop. I'm going to participate in that. That's a lot of fun. Now, here in a few minutes, I'm going to I ordered one of those induction burners for Vi, because she called me freaking out. We were in town and she called and she's like, I tried to do something on my stove and the burner won't turn off and I'm afraid of it. And so I went up, and she's got like a glass top stove, and I think, I don't have one, but when you turn it off there's still a little red light, and I think the red light is just indicating that it's still hot. It hasn't cooled down to a certain level yet, and she didn't remember that, so it freaked her out. She thought she couldn't turn her burner off, and I thought, let's just get her one of those little induction burners and a couple pots, because she only does like soup or boils a little pasta, mixes macaroni and cheese or something. So I got her that. I'm going to take her up and show her how the induction isn't hot. It's very cool. So I'm going to go up and do that with her a little bit. And then our son just brought our boat back, and I think we need to work on that boat storage thing, canvas like garage thing. So I might work on that today. But right now I am in my crafty area, and that printer right there, I just set it up to do sublimation, which is cool. I'm so excited about it because I'm going to make everybody's Christmas gifts this year. I'm just going to do it. And if you're interested, I will show you some sublimation thing, but that is an Epson ET2800 printer. And if you want to do a sublimation thing, you can't use any other printer that's ever been used with any other kind of ink. So this is probably the cheapest one, and people like it. So there's this one, and then you buy this special sublimation ink, and you don't put the ink in that comes with it. You put the sublimation ink, and then you never use it for anything, and even the paper is special sublimation paper. And what it is it prints really, you print pictures, like you can print your own photographs, but I've got some of these Cricut mugs I'll show you. So you just take, like, there's blank mugs, there's all kinds of things. There's all kinds of things you can make. And I have a box of sublimation blanks. I've got mugs, I've got like, they're like, reminds me of a pint jar, but they're the double-walled aluminum with white on the outside, and you can sublimate pictures. You ever seen pictures of people who've had like a mug and it actually has like a picture of their kids on it, and you're like, that's cool. This is how it's done. So see, like here, see, they took the blank, you can take the blank mug, and then you can just come up with something, and it sublimates. And what sublimation is, if you're curious, I don't even know. Let me see. Okay, see, these are what I have. I have this, and when you're done, they give you the template. So you print a picture out that's that size, you wrap it around here, and there's ways to do it if you don't have, like I have one of these Cricut mug presses. If you don't have that, there's other ways to do it. But it literally infuses the ink like that. So it's because sublimation ink isn't like vinyl that hooks on the outside that you can feel. It actually, I guess the easiest ways to explain it, the way someone explained it to me, was the sublimation ink under heat becomes a gas or a vapor, and that actually penetrates. It has to be polyester, so it has to be like fibers have to be, I think, at least 60% polyester, because the sublimation vapor from the ink literally penetrates that fiber, and so it becomes part of it. Just like this shirt right here, see, it's just like, it's like in there, it's printed. That would be what it is. It's not like stuck on there like a vinyl. It actually kind of becomes part of the fiber, the fabric, or the coating, like the coating on a cup. So I'm gonna make everybody's Christmas gift this year, because I got a sublimation printer and I'm super excited about it. I even got these things, they're like round. You've seen those, they're like a wind spinner, and they're like round, and they've got the like little bars, and you kind of bend them so they become round, and then they spin like that. I even got those. You can sublimate on those, which is cool. Like, you can just print anything you would normally print out of a printer. You print out of there, but then you would wrap it around or put it on whatever you want to sublimate, and then you can put heat on it or put it in something. Some people will do there. You can look online, do convection ovens, all kinds of stuff for it. But it's super cool. But just keep in mind, anything you use to heat sublimation with, like if you buy one of those little convection ovens, you can never use it for food, because, like I said, that ink becomes a vapor and it's in there, and it is not a good thing to have around food. Anyway, there's enough of that. I need to go up and take Vi her little induction burner. Then I need to come back and make lunch for Brian, and then I'm gonna come play. I'm excited. Okay, so that's that for this Saturday Happenings on Sunday. Later on, I will go get the meat out of my freezer, because I kind of already know what I want to do, and I will post that video. And then that's it. I think that that's it for my Saturday Happenings on Sunday today. Oh, I am considering doing more like little vloggy stuff in the wintertime, only because there's not as much to do outside, and it's kind of cool. So I'm going to get busy with all my things, and I will come back and show you what I'm doing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.